Hey guys, it's Beauty Tuesday, and for this week I'm going to do my May beauty favourites. So I've got a group of things that I'm going to show you and talk about the reasons why I love them so much. So let's go. First up is the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. It's basically it's like a cleanser, but it's more liquidy. It's almost like using toner but to cleanse with, and it's awesome. It gets my makeup off so easily and you don't have to really scrub. I usually find with like just the wipes or using just like the cleansing lotion, you kind of have to scrub a bit, but this it makes it come off really easily, and you get quite a lot of products. I'm halfway through and I bought this ages ago, so I'm loving this. I will still do a proper cleanse afterwards, but it's good for the initial removal of the makeup, and then I'll do a proper deep cleanse sort of afterwards. But yeah, I love this. I'm really enjoying using this. Next up is Clearasil. I've been struggling with my skin at the minute. I've still got quite a few blemishes, but they're definitely reducing now that I've been using this. So I think I will stick to this and see how I get on. But yeah, it's the Clearasil Ultra All-in-One Wash and Mask. And like it says, you can either use it as just a daily wash, so you'll just put it on and then rinse it off straight away, or you can leave it on for a 1 minute mask. So if you want a bit more of a deep clean, just leave it on for a minute. So I'll usually put it on and then I'll like rinse my hair if I've got conditioner in it, or I'll do something else in the shower and then come back to rinse that off, and it leaves my skin really soft, but obviously it's definitely helping with my blemishes. Next up, and this was a free sample that I got when I went to the Estee Lauder counter in John Lewis, and it's the Estee Lauder Clear Difference Advanced Blemish Serum. And it's this tiny little bottle because it's a sample, but I'm already like most of the way through. Like I'd say I'm about 2/3 of the way through. It's brilliant. You put this on after you've cleansed your face, but before you put your moisturiser on, you put this on, and I swear my skin is just so much better with using this. So I'm definitely, well, it depends how much it is. I don't know how much the full size is because like I said, this was a sample. But I think definitely nearer to my wedding, I will be using this around that time, just to get my skin into as much good sort of smooth condition as I can, because it definitely makes a difference when I've been using this. So yeah, I love this, it's so cute. Obviously like the full size would be bigger, but I love the fact that it's a tiny little sample jar. Oh. Next up is my favourite moisturiser I think I've ever discovered ever. It's the Garnier Moisture Match for dry to very dry skin. Oh, I just love it. I think, did I make a video of this? Or did I go to make a video and then change my mind? I can't remember, but I love this moisturiser. It's my favourite moisturiser, and it just makes my skin so soft and so hydrated, and I just love it. Next up is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation. I love this because I like the finish of it. It's kind of like a dewy kind of finish, and yeah, it just goes on really nicely. I use my Real Techniques brush, and it's just, I love this. And I also like the accompanying concealer, so it's the Wake Me Up concealer as well. These two together I just really, really love. I will definitely be repurchasing these. I've been really enjoying Rimmel products at the minute, mainly because they're relatively, well, they're very affordable because they're drugstore, but they're also, I don't know, I just really get on with the formulas. They seem to suit my skin really well. I'm not wearing this today, I'm actually wearing the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, but this is definitely my everyday kind of going to work foundation because it lasts all day, and I love the finish that it gives me. So yeah, definitely loving these at the minute. Next up is, I just love this so much, you have no idea. This is the dupe for the Beauty Blender. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. It's not the cleanest it's been. It's clean in the sense that I've used the antibacterial wash thing to wash it, because obviously you're putting it on your face, but it's like there's bits where it's just stained a bit. But it still does the job. And I love it because it's the way it's shaped, you can use it for lots of different things. So for that like pointy end bit, I'll use it on blemishes. With the flat bit here, I'll use it for powder. I don't use a brush for powder anymore. I use this to kind of dab on where I need it, and it just works a treat. I need to make sure it's a bit damp first if I use powder, but it's just, I love it for powder. And then just generally evening out the complexion, it's just, I love this. It's my favourite makeup tool now, and I don't think I'll ever be able to not use it. Like, just brushes on their own, I don't think give a good enough finish. I like to apply the makeup with a brush, but then just finish it off with this. So I don't use this to apply it. I'll just use it to remove any excess, I guess, and kind of make sure it's all blended in. I use it for blending, yes. I use it for blending, which makes sense because if it's a dupe for the Beauty Blender, I guess it's kind of obvious really, but yeah. I love it, I love it, love it, love it. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. It's definitely cheaper than a Beauty Blender. I've not tried the Beauty Blender, so I can't say whether it's better or worse than Beauty Blender, but it's cheaper and that's what makes me happy. Last but not least, and I think that this has appeared in several of my favourites videos or my likes videos, and it's the Batiste Dry Shampoo, but this one is in Oriental. I love the smell of this one. I don't know why, I just love it so much. And you basically, if you've got kind of second or third day hair and it looks a bit greasy, you shake this up, spray it into where it needs to be sprayed, usually kind of like underneath, so it's not sat on top, but it's like underneath. And then so you spray it in where, like at the roots, leave it for a second and then rub it in, and it kind of gets rid of all the oil and this sort of grease that's sitting on your hair, and it just refreshes it. It smells really nice, and it doesn't give a lot of volume. There is a volumizing one, I think, somewhere, but for me, I've just got really fine hair anyway, so it probably doesn't do much, but I wouldn't use this as a volumizer. But I definitely use it just as a normal dry shampoo, and I love it. I love the smell of this one. I love the fact that it's purple and pretty colours. Yeah, it's just, yeah, my favourite dry shampoo. So nice and easy to use, and it'll probably be featured in all of my favourites because it's just, I love it. If I remember, I will try and put all the details of all the products that I listed below. And if I haven't, then leave a comment and remind me, because I'm usually really rubbish at putting down descriptions of products and stuff. So if I haven't done it already, leave me a comment saying, hey Tyler, I thought you were going to leave a list of products. And I'll try and remember to put it in. But for now, I will love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.